I wonder if there's a place where noodle shops outnumber street signs, where you can take a tram from the 1950s to a mall from the future, where the skyline tries to outshine the food and loses every time. A place buzzing, steaming, climbing, glowing all at once. I didn't think it could exist. That's until I came to...
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Hong Kong.
Good morning, Hong Kong.
So, kind of a little bit of a rundown of what happened yesterday. I know we were supposed to go see the nightlight show last night, but myself and Mom, we got so tired, man. I mean, we're still on kind of Western time, so 6 p.m. here is like 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. back in Texas specifically. So I mean, I crashed, man. Like we forgot to take like a middle of the day type of nap, you know. So we just ended up crashing, man. I folded like a paper clip. So. But right now it is about 7:30. I think it's like 7:45 or something like that in the morning. We're heading down to a place called Waso Café.
Waso Café.
Waso Café.
They sell lots of different breakfast items. They're supposed to be selling like ham sandwiches, egg sandwiches, different types of protein, and I've heard some noodles as well. So I might dip my hand in a little bit of both.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yesterday, obviously, as you saw in yesterday's vlog, we ended up going to the Australian Dairy Company.
Yeah.
But of course, I don't know if today is going to be any different, if it's going to be kind of the same, if it's going to be kind of fast-paced, whatever it may be. I'm very excited, but of course, being that it's day 2, I wish we got that nightlight show, but we are going to go see it tonight. I will say that we were told that later on today, because it starts at like 8 p.m. here in Hong Kong. So we got a couple of things to do, a couple of things to help you guys run with us through while we're here in Hong Kong for day 2.
That's right.
But later on, we'll go ahead and get that today, and I hope to God that I don't crash as hard as I did yesterday.
Yeah,
because that was rough, man.
Yeah, no, I think you should be better today.
I should.
You should do better today. But
sure. It's bright.
It's kind of crowded, yeah, so we're kind of having to walk through the crowds again like we were talking about yesterday.
It's how Hong Kong is, man.
That's just
you know, it's how it is. It's kind of dense, kind of crowded, but hey, that's okay.
But the light show, that's one of our most anticipated events. As far as I know, we don't really have very much planned out for today. We're just kind of going off the whim. We're just kind of going by thought and seeing what we want to do throughout the day.
I know right now we're going to an ATM because a lot of these places, especially like the breakfast spots, they can either take card or they can take cash. But I know that the Australian Dairy Company and Six's Noodles, which we recorded yesterday, didn't take card. They specifically like cash, so that's one of those things. We're just getting cash. We don't know if this place that we're going to this morning is gonna be a cash or card place, but hey, it's always nice to have cash in case you need it. You know, it's a safe than sorry type of thing, but I guess we're crossing right now.
Yeah, so kind of a packed day, just like yesterday. I don't know if it's gonna be as packed as yesterday's day was, because I mean we did so much stuff yesterday, but
it was
we'll probably figure it out. We're
gonna vlog the whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna vlog the whole thing.
So you guys are gonna be right here with us the entire time, man.
We'll have things to do the entire day. I'm sure we'll find things to do. Hong Kong is so abundant from what I can see. I mean, there's so many things you can choose from to do.
It's so awesome, man. I love it here.
And I love it here too.
Man,
yeah,
every one of you guys, comment down below. Where should we go next? I mean, I think we kind of have an itinerary for the rest of the year, but definitely if you guys have any spots, I know I had a guy while I was on the plane ride to Hong Kong say that we should go to the Dominican Republic. That's probably a pretty good idea, but I don't really know what's kind of out there. But we'll see if we end up going out there. If we don't, who knows? But if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, definitely drop it down there in the comments. We'll be glad to see them down there. You know?
Right now, we're just gonna try it all the way there to the breakfast place, or sorry, I'm at the ATM first. Then after the ATM, we're gonna tread to the breakfast place, and then we will pick back up whenever we get there. Okay guys, so right now we are stopping to get money from the ATM. But one thing I wanted to kind of mention is that we are here in April, and so that is the springtime. It is probably debatably the nicest time to come to Asia if you are planning on traveling to Asia sometime this year or next year maybe, definitely come in April. The last time we went to Asia, we were, what was it?
It was August.
It was sometime in August,
Dude.
yeah, so it was the dead of summer.
My God.
It was very hot. A completely polar opposite experience to this one. It's still hot here, I'll be totally honest, but
it's mainly the moisture in the air, like
the humidity.
The humidity, that's right. Yeah,
it's
mainly that humidity is. You can kind of feel it stick into your skin. I think we kind of talked about this just a little bit, but as for like heat, I think it's like maybe low 70s right now, and again, it's only probably about 8 a.m. right now, so
it's pretty nice. It's not like overbearing. It's not too hot or too sweaty or anything. It's like if you're not used to Asia, I definitely say that you should come in April because it's not too big of an adjustment from where you originally come from, you know? So it's
also, sorry.
No worries.
We keep forgetting to kind of preface this. When we say it's 70 degrees, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, being from America, we use Fahrenheit. I know over here they use Celsius. So right now, last time that I checked, probably like an hour ago, it was like 20, 23, 24 degrees Celsius, which again, probably like the low 70s Fahrenheit for Westerners. So just kind of keep that in mind. So you can totally, if you're adjusted to like the 70s or maybe 80s, maybe even 90s back in America, you could totally bring a pair of pants, maybe 2, maybe even 3. But right now I'm rocking shorts because I brought 2 pairs of jeans and then like 3 or 4 pairs of shorts just to be safe, because I know I'm very naturally like hot. I can get very overwhelmed with heat. So but I know he brought
I brought 4 pairs of pants, 4 pairs of shorts. I don't know. I was like, I'm gonna just, who cares, I'll just bring a ton of clothes and hopefully I'll make some of it work.
So again, it's always just kind of a safe bet to kind of bring a good amount of both, just in case, you know, because you don't want to be sweating to death and then you're like, man, I really wish I brought shorts, or you're like, man, this is not actually too hot, I can kind of survive this with pants, and then you didn't bring any pants. So it's one of those things, definitely keep it in mind.
Ultimately, like what we say about April and August and all that is just, it is somewhat a subjective experience, because depending on what time you want to go to Asia in April or August, the temperatures might be different. I mean, you might look at temperatures in April in 2026 and it may be much lower or much higher temperatures. I mean, we really can't estimate for you, but we're just going off the whim that basically temperatures in April and August tend to be the same year round.
Yeah.
So
most years.
What I'm saying is basically just do your research before you come. Make sure you know what the temperature is going to be so that you can dress accordingly whenever you're here. And yeah, that's basically about it.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna grab this cash out from this ATM right behind us. It's not this gate right here, but kind of this little section over here. I don't know
right
if you
here,
can see it, but
this way.
Yeah, we're grabbing a little bit of cash, and then again, like we said, we're gonna head out to that Waso Café. So of course, stay tuned. We're gonna be there in just a minute. We will cut to it. You'll see it faster than we will because we gotta do this walk back again. But okay, you'll see it here in a minute. So we'll be back.
Okay everybody, so we just got inside the Waso Café. We're having to talk a little bit quietly because it is pretty quiet in here.
Yeah, like for the amount of people that are in here, like trust me, we're just not trying to like get a lot of people in the camera shot because we don't know how they feel about like photo captures or like sensitivity to those types of things. But there is a good like 50 or 60 people in here, man. It is.
It begins at 10.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. But again,
Just wanted to let you know that if you are coming here to Waso Café, the line does begin at 10, so make sure you're here nice and early. Like we did. And again, if you come to this cafe and you came from this video, tell them that we sent you.
I'm very excited to try it. I mean, there's a couple things. I've just barely started looking over the menu, and it is nice and plentiful with both like sandwiches and like Zion said, there's a couple soups and a couple options for proteins and everything like that. So you can kind of see, like I was saying, you got like sandwiches here, a couple more hand-picked items right here. Zion has a menu over here that's like
So I was thinking about getting, let's see here, good. This guy right here, it's the pork and egg noodles. It looks good to me.
We'll end up obviously showing you guys kind of what we end up getting, but as of right now, I'm gonna take a look over this, and then whenever it gets to the table, we'll turn the camera back on. But we're gonna be a little more discreet while we're in here, like we said, so we'll catch you whenever it comes here. By the way, guys, so we just, we're going through the menu right now. We found a couple items that we wanted to order. More people have walked in, so we can obviously talk just a little bit louder than the last clip, but we did want to say, earlier in today's vlog, while we were walking, I did say that we didn't know if Waso Café was going to be like a nice sit-down place where you can kind of enjoy your food and not be so urgent like the Australian Dairy Company, which there's nothing wrong with that, like we've talked about. That was a really great experience. It was super fun. But this place is definitely more of like a bring your friends, bring your family, bring a couple of your buddies, maybe get a couple of drinks, whatever they have here. And definitely just like more of a mellow, more casual tone to it rather than the Australian Dairy Company's fast, get in, order what you want, eat it, enjoy it just a little bit, and then get out, you know. So it's definitely more of a chill vibe. More people are in here, kind of talking, conversing. I don't see too many people just trying to order and get out, you know.
Another thing I'll say is that we are, some of these restaurants will have you order through these, they're like mobile menu. They're like mobile menus, I guess, and so you order through the website that they give you.
They don't have like waiters and waitresses who come to the table, you know, like very traditional.
And like I feel like that is very similar to our experience in Taiwan. Sometimes in Taiwan, in Japan also they had some restaurants like that. That's just a common thing in Asia. So if you are coming to Asia, make sure you're prepared to, you know, open up a menu on the interwebs and don't be too scared about it.
Obviously, if you're very American like us, use Google Translate, use whatever you have at your disposal, because most of these menus, if not all of them, obviously you are in their land. So you will have to translate things back to English if you don't obviously know Mandarin or know Cantonese or whatever they do speak in whatever land you end up going to. Just be kind of prepared, like Zion said. It's definitely one of those things that you need to know before you get here and not be shocked whenever you do get here, you know?
So, yeah, we're just gonna keep ordering and looking through the menu, and the next time you guys catch us on the camera, we will have the food, right?
Yeah. So, we forgot to hit record, I'm gonna be totally honest. But they did bring us wings. They got little appetizer wings. They're like sweet soy sauce. I taste a little bit of soy sauce. They may just be like garlic seasoned, some type of wing, but it is extremely good. I already ate mine because I thought it was really good. Like I said, we already forgot to hit record, but they're just now kind of starting to bring out everything. We got like butter bread over here. This one right here is butter bread, and then this one, yeah, pineapple bun. And then this one back here is, what do we got?
So pork chop, pineapple, pork chop, cheese, tomato, lettuce on a pineapple bun.
Pork chop, cheese, tomato, lettuce on a pineapple bun. That's super awesome. Again, we kind of have drinks over here.
I got my signature milk tea.
Of course,
I have to get this at every restaurant now because ever since I had it at the Australian Dairy for the first time, I was like, I need to have this everywhere I go now. This is like the best drink here. If y'all are here, you should get this. It's amazing.
If you haven't ever had a pineapple bun before, doesn't taste like pineapple, so it tastes sort of like, you know those, what I can relate to is like, you know those sugar cookies that they put out during the holidays? They're like flat little, you know, sugar,
like sugar
shortbread
cookies.
That's sort of what it tastes like, a puffy shortbread cookie.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good though.
I didn't even know if it was like sweet or not. Yeah. Obviously, it was going to be kind of sweet because it is pineapple, or at least it's pineapple in the name. But again, they're just kind of starting to roll things out. We're starting to get the appetizers and drinks like we were talking about, but no entrees just yet. But they will be out here in just a minute. So I'm actually going to take a bite of this guy. You said it's sweet?
The bun is sweet, kind of fresh. It's kind of like sweet Hawaiian.
I'm not the biggest fan of tomato, but I'm not going to pick it out just because.
Pull it out. Zion doesn't like it either.
I want to get the whole experience. So even though I'm not a big fan of tomato, I will just get through it. So to the teeth, to the gums, whatever they say, you know.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
It's crumbly.
That is.
Thank you. That's me.
You are gonna have to edit through this just a little bit, but it is really good. I will say, it almost has that flavor If you've ever been to Red Lobster back in America, and you've ever had their coconut shrimp, for some reason, that's kind of what it tastes like. Thank you. Oh.
We are in trouble.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But
I hope that's all.
yeah, hopefully that's it. But it's okay if not. I will thrash through this. But yeah, like we said,
I definitely misordered. Look how much I ordered.
It's okay. Here, we'll kind of show it on camera just a little bit.
I think I ordered 4 instead of 2.
It's okay. Don't worry.
This is that butter.
Again,
Condensed milk.
I already said it on camera. I am gonna thrash through this if everybody is like, oh, we ordered too much. I'm gonna eat it all. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty hungry too. Mm-hmm. Listen, and this is noodles, so
Yeah,
We all know
important.
Zion loves noodles.
So obviously we're gonna start eating this. We'll tell you guys how it goes. Obviously, I mean there is like lamb chops, there's egg on this, there's dry noodles, there's scallions a little bit. There's bread, there's condensed milk over here. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on this table right now. Like I've shown you guys, and then
I got
Mom
a sour plum drink.
Sour plum. Mom always loves sour plum whenever we're in Asian countries. We found out about it in one Miki back in Malaysia.
That's Rowan.
But super awesome. I'm very excited to kind of chow down on this. We'll definitely let you guys know how it is. Yeah, corned beef. I didn't even know they had corned beef over here. So this is pretty awesome, pretty absurd. So again, we're gonna turn it off. We will go ahead and take a couple bites, tell you guys how it goes, see if anything changes in our minds. But again, I'm very excited. So we'll see you guys on the flip side. So
Funny story.
Yeah, funny story. You're not gonna believe this, or maybe you will. Who knows? We ordered these noodles right here. You can see them. We ordered them. They come with, I believe it's like lamb. What is it? It's pork. It's a pork chop on top, and then it's got like an egg on top. We didn't know if it was like a set of like 2, or if it was gonna be like 1 for each person, because Zion and Dad wanted 1. So we thought we ordered 2, and then they brought 4 bowls to the table. So I had to take down my sandwich because I got a corned beef, egg, and cheese on like milk bread sandwich. It was awesome. It was super, super good. That was probably my favorite thing here. Then after my sandwich, I don't know if we forgot to order the drink or whatever happened, but I never actually ended up getting a drink. But luckily, we had tea on standby. So we ended up eating 3 bowls. Most of the beef is gone, or most of the pork rather is gone. We have just 1 bowl of just straight up noodles just because we couldn't finish it. Again, we ordered what we thought was 2. We didn't know if they were 2 sets of 2. We didn't know what happened.
Yeah, it's 2. It's a set of 2, right?
It's a set of 2? That's absurd. So
we must have got lost in translation or something.
For sure.
But yeah, we accidentally ordered 2 sets of food, and that meant that we ordered 4 plates of the same meal basically. And so we couldn't finish all of this food together because we originally just thought that we were going to share between 2 bowls of just the food, and then we could save our stomachs for something later. But now it's going to be harder to eat something later in the day, but we'll still try to get something later in the day and record some of that for you guys.
Yeah, but we just wanted to tell you guys that everything here, obviously we ordered just too much. That doesn't take away from the fact that it was awesome. Everything here was super tasty. There was a couple items that were sweet. There were a couple items that were super, super rich, like the noodles, the beef themselves, inside of the bowls.
Another thing I'll say that we've never experienced before in any restaurant that we've ever been to is that in this specific restaurant, you have to order napkins before you get to the table, or before you get your food to the table. So $3 Hong Kong. It's 3 Hong Kong dollars per napkin, which is about like 25 cents. I'm assuming somewhere between 25 cents and 35 cents. So
We just forgot, but or not even forgot. It's just that's new to us.
Yeah, we didn't know that you were supposed to order napkins. I mean,
But keep that in mind. Keep it in mind.
But yeah, so when you come to certain restaurants, make sure you check if the napkins are at the table or if they're on the menu. If they're on the menu, order a couple napkins for yourself, just in case.
Yeah, 100%. Because they do have these like pull-out trays that are assigned to every table. They're at the very end of the table. We can't show you obviously from here, but down at the end of the table is a little drawer. It's got like silverware, such as like spoons and forks and knives, blah, 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 and all this. But we were like, man, I wonder if there's napkins in there. There's not. We found out the hard way.
So we ate our food napkinless, and we learned the hard way. But it is what it is, and we just continue to tread along. So
In Hong Kong.
again, at the next restaurant, we'll just check and see if they have napkins.
Do a better job.
It's a
But yeah.
learning experience for all of us. So.
Fantastic food. Definitely, if you're here, like Zion said, come on in. Tell them that we sent you. It's super, super awesome. I enjoyed this experience.
It was good. It was
I
really
like
good.
I also like the architecture in here. Like kind of how the lights are set up. There's lights on like every square inch of the ceiling in here. So
When we had come in initially, it wasn't so packed, but now that we've been here for about 20, 30 minutes, I mean, it's like everybody flooded inside
Yeah.
of here. There's like a ton of people in here now. You can tell by how loud we're talking too that definitely there's more people inside here than when we first got in here.
I mean, you guys can see it is like 9:03 or 9:04 a.m. right now in Hong Kong. So it's not even 10 a.m. I know we said that the line starts forming at 10 a.m. The line is forming and it just hit 9. So it's a very popular place. So we're gonna go ahead and shut off the camera. We're gonna pay for this food, obviously, and then we'll catch you guys on the outside of the building. So come on.
And that's a wrap for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry the video was a little bit shorter today. We have a longer video planned for next video, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It really helps us out and puts us higher in the algorithm so that more people can watch our videos. Again, thank you so much for watching and have yourself a wonderful day.